Good morning, student. Hello, how are you? First of all, I want to tell you that I miss you so much. I wish you have a good day, a good health, and a good situation. Our lesson for today is about past continuous tense. So our lesson for today is about past continuous tense, okay? About past continuous. So we use past continuous to talk about activities that went out for some time in the past, okay? To talk about activities that went out for some time in the past, okay? In Arabic, past continuous الماضي المستمر يشير إلى فعل أو حدث مستمر في زمن الماضي، أي أن هذا الحدث ما زال في الاستمرار في الماضي. Okay, student? So we use past continuous to talk about activities or things that happened in the past and for some time in the past, okay? Went out for some time in the past. Okay, student? So how to use past continuous? How to use past continuous? We have three forms for past continuous: positive, negative, and question to make the sentence positive, and how to make sentence negative, and how to make a question. What does positive mean? Positive, affirmative sentence, okay? A sentence that do not have a negative form, that do not have a question. Positive, okay? جملة مثبتة. Negative, the sentence that have a not, okay? And here we have a question, okay? So, to make a positive sentence using past continuous, okay? We have the subject, and here we have was or were, and here we have verb ing. If the subject I, he, she, it, or singular noun, we use was, okay? We use was, and we add ing to the verb, okay? I was, look, I was staying, okay? We add ing to the verb. Can you see? We add ing. He was playing. She was, for example, drinking. It was, for example, sleeping. Okay, so here we have in the affirmative form subject was or were and verb ing. We use was if the subject I, he, she, it, or singular noun. If the subject you, we, they, plural noun, we use where. We use what? We use where, and we add ing. Okay, student? So if the subject you, we, they, and plural noun اسم جمع, we use where. Okay, we use where, and we add ing. Okay, we add ing. Like to the example, we were staying in Paris. We were staying. We add ing. For example, you were studying. Okay. For example, they were eating. Okay. We use were with you, we, they, and plural noun. Okay. And we use was with I, he, she, it, and singular noun, and we add ing to the verb. Okay, student? To make it negative, just we add not. Like was not or were not. Okay, so I was not staying. Okay, he, she, it, and I, we use was not. You, we, they, and plural noun we use were not to make the sentence negative. حتى نعمل الجملة منفية. Okay, to add not. Were not, and we add ing. We were not or weren't حتى نختصرها staying in Paris, okay? For example, you were not eating the apples, okay? Or I was not studying very hard, okay? So to make the sentence negative, we add not, was not, or were not, okay, student? To make it question, how to make it a question in the past continuous? We use was or were in the beginning, okay? Then we use the subject, okay? We use was or were, then we use the subject, and after that we add ing and add question mark, okay, in the end, okay? So look to the example. Look. Okay. We were staying in Paris. We were staying in Paris. To make it a question, were we staying in Paris? Were we? We use were, and then we use the subject, and then we use ing and a question mark. Okay, can you see? So to make it a question, look, we use was or were in the beginning. If the subject I, he, she, it, we use was. If the subject we, you, they, or plural noun, we use were, okay? So, and we add ing and a question mark, okay, student, and a question mark. Were we staying in Paris? Were you eating the apples? Were you studying very hard? Was he playing with the girls? Was she, for example, was she drinking the coffee? Can you see? We add ing, was or were. Okay, student? So this is our rule for today. Again, let me repeat. We use past continuous to talk about something that happened for some time or went out for some time in the past. Okay? شيء حدث واستمر في الماضي. We have positive, negative, and a question. We use was and were, use or were, and ing. We use was if the subject I, he, she, it, or singular noun. We use were if the subject we, you, they, or a plural noun. We use were, okay, and we add ing. To make the sentence negative, we add not, was not, or were not, okay? We use was not with I, he, she, it, singular noun. We use were not if the subject we, you, they, or plural noun, and we add ing. To make it a question, we use was or were in the beginning. Was and the subject he, she, it, and ing, and we use were if the subject we, you, they, or a plural noun, and we add ing, and finally we add a question mark. Okay, student? So this is our rule for today. Let's now move to your student book. Okay, here we have exercise number 2, listen and match. So please let us listen and match the conversation with the right picture. Okay, so let us listen.
Pupils Book, page 33. Unit 8, Exercise 2. Listen and match. 1.
What were you doing on Saturday afternoon at 20 to 3, Abla?
At 20 to 3, I was in a shoe shop with my mum. I was looking at some blue shoes.
Okay, student. So the girl asked Abla, what were you doing on Saturday afternoon at 20 to 3, Abla? So Abla answer here is Abla, okay? So Abla answered at 20 to 3, 20 to 3. Can you see? I was in the shoe shop with my mom. I was looking at some blue shoes. Okay, so number one with E. Okay, so let's listen. 2.
What were you doing on Saturday afternoon at 20 to 3, Isa?
At 20 to 3, I was in the bookshop with my mum. I was choosing some new books.
Okay, so here we have a boy ask Isa, what were you doing on Saturday afternoon? On Saturday afternoon at 20 to 3, Isa. Isa answer, at 20 to 3, I was in the bookshop. At 20 to 3, look, here we have the clock. I was in the bookshop with my mom. I was choosing some new books. I was choosing, okay? So we use choosing ing. Past continuous. I was choosing some new books. So 2 with C, okay? Let us listen.
3.
What were you doing on Saturday afternoon at 20 to 3, Rakan?
At 20 to 3, I was in the computer shop with my dad. I was choosing a computer game.
Okay, so the boy here asked Rakan, what were you doing on Saturday afternoon at 20 to 3, Rakan? And Rakan answered, at 20 to 3, I was in the computer shop with my dad. I was choosing a computer game. I was choosing the computer game. At what? At 20 to 3. Look, 20 to 3. Can you see the clock? 20 to 3. Okay, so Rakan was choosing what? A computer game. He said, I was choosing a computer game. He used what? Past continuous, okay? So again, let us listen.
4.
What were you doing on Saturday afternoon at 10 past 5, Abla?
At 10 past 5, I was in the clothes shop with my mum. I was buying some new pajamas.
Okay, student, here we have the fourth question to Abla. So the girl here asked Abla, what were you doing on Saturday afternoon at 10 past 5? 10 past 5. 10 past 5. Can you see? 10 past 5. So Abla answer, at 10 past 5, I was in the clothes shop with my mom. I was buying some new pajamas. So here. So 4 with F, okay? Abla also was in clothes shop with her mom. She was buying some new pajamas at 10 past 5. At 10 past 5, okay? So the next one.
Pupils book.
5. Saturday afternoon, I was in the clothes shop with my mum. I was buying some new pajamas.
Here we have 5. Listen.
5.
What were you doing on Saturday afternoon at 10 past 5, Isa?
At 10 past 5, I was in the sports shop with my dad. I was choosing a new football.
Okay, here the boy asked Isa, what were you doing on Saturday noon at 10 past 5? 10 past 5. 10 past 5, okay? So he answered, I was I was in the sport shop with my dad. I was choosing a new football. Okay? Choosing a new football. And the last one.
6.
What were you doing on Saturday afternoon at 5:10, Rakan? At 5:10, I was at home with my family. I was drinking juice and eating cake.
Okay, students, here we have a question for Rakan. What were you doing on Saturday afternoon at 5:10? Okay, so Rakan answered that at 5:10 I was at home with my family. I was drinking juice and eating cake. Okay, drinking juice and eating cake. Okay, student? So now let's move to exercise number 3. Okay, exercise number 3, ask and answer. Here we have question and answer. Here we have example. Let us read the example. What were you doing on Saturday afternoon at 2 o'clock? And this boy or this student asked this one, what were you doing on Saturday afternoon at 2 o'clock? This one answered that I was watching a tennis match with my father. Okay, I was watching. I was watching. ing, he used was and ing. Okay, so let us make another example. If I ask you, for example, what were you doing on Saturday afternoon at 3 o'clock? So you have to answer, I was helping my mother. Helping. I was helping my mother. I was writing an email. I was watching a tennis match. I was choosing a book. Okay, I was buying some clothes. I was drinking juice. So I use ing, right? And I use the word was with I. Okay, I was. Okay, I use was with I. Okay, so please try to make a question. Ask, for example, your brother, your sister, your mother, your friend. Okay, using this kind of a question. What were you doing on, for example, Saturday, Monday, Tuesday afternoon, for example, at 2 o'clock, 2:30, 3 o'clock, 4:30, 5 o'clock, 6:30. Choose one of those and the answer should be, for example, I was and ing. Okay, students? So try to ask one of your family, your sister or your brother, your father or your mother. Okay? So now let's move to your activity book, page 31. Okay? Open your activity book, page 31. Okay, student, listen and write. Here we have 4 pictures, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and here we have 4 characters: Ibrahim, Abla, Omar, and Layla. Okay, so let us listen and choose and write the right name here. Okay, let us listen.
Activity book, page 31. Unit 8. Exercise 1. Listen and write. 1.
Hello, Ibrahim. What were you doing on Saturday afternoon at 3 o'clock? I was playing a computer game.
2.
So Ibrahim was playing computer game. So which one is Ibrahim? Here we have Ibrahim, right? So he was playing computer game. Okay, let's move to 2.
What were you doing, Abla?
I was shopping with my mother.
We were at the market.
So Abla was shopping with her mother. Abla was shopping. Which one shopping? This one. So right here, Abla. Okay, Abla was shopping with her mother. Okay, Abla was shopping.
3.
What were you doing, Omar? I was buying some new clothes with my father.
So Omar was buying new clothes with his father. Omar was buying new clothes. Look. So right here, Omar was buying new clothes with her father. So with this picture, okay? And the last one.
4.
And Layla, what were you doing?
I was at home. I was reading my book.
So Layla was reading her book. Layla was reading. So this is Layla. This is what? This is Layla. Okay, student, this is Layla. Okay, student. So now let's move to exercise number 2. Look and complete. Okay, so here we have was playing, was reading, was shopping, and was buying. Okay, was playing, was reading, was shopping, and was buying. So Ibrahim said, I was playing computer game. Ibrahim was playing computer game. Okay, Layla or Abla said that I was shopping with my mom. This is what Abla. Abla was, just 1 second. So here we have Abla, and Abla was shopping with her mom. So we used was shopping here. Was shopping. Okay. So Abla was shopping with her mom. Omar was buying new clothes. Omar was buying new clothes. This is Omar, right? Omar was buying new clothes. And Layla was reading what? Her book. Layla said, I was reading my book. So Layla was reading her book. Okay, student? So this is Layla, okay? So now let's move to page 32. 32, here we have words. Match and write. Market, library, shoe shop, sports center, and stadium. Okay, student? And stadium. So market, the place where we go to buy things. Okay? المكان اللي بنروح عليه حتى نشتري أشياء منه. Library, the place where we read and buy books. Okay? المكان اللي بنشتري منه books. Shoe shop, the place where we go to buy shoes. المكان اللي بنروح نشتري من عنده shoes, أحذية. Sports center, what is the sports center? The place where we go to play sport like football, tennis, volleyball, basketball. Okay, the place where we go to play sport. And stadium, ملعب, the place where we go to play football. Okay, the place where we go to play football. Okay, student? So now, number 1. I was buying some shoes. I was buying some shoes. Suad was at the shoe shop. So she got to buy some new shoes. So she was in the shoe shop. Number 2, I was playing a big football match. So Samir was at the stadium. Right? So he go to play football at the stadium. So I was playing a big football match. So Samir was at the stadium. Number 3, I was playing basketball. Zaid was playing basketball in the sports center. Zaid was at sports center. And number 4, I was looking at books. Maryam was books at the library. And the last one, I was looking at apples and orange. Aisha was at the market. Aisha was at the market, right? So now let's move to exercise number 4. Read and choose. Okay, read and choose. Look, I was cooking with my mom a chocolate cake. It was my sister's birthday. Yes, it was delicious. And I was at home in the kitchen. Okay, here we have a conversation between Huda and Fatima. عندنا حوار بين هدى وفاطمة. Okay, so you have to choose one of those words and fill the blanks. Okay, بدنا نختار واحدة من هاي الجمل ونكمل فيها الفراغات. Okay, student? So, the first one. Huda asked, where were you yesterday afternoon, Fatima? Where were you yesterday afternoon, Fatima? أين كنت البارحة مساء? Fatima answered, I was at home in the kitchen. I was at home in the kitchen. Okay. Huda, what were you doing? What were you doing? So Fatima answered, I was cooking with my mom. I was cooking with my mom. Look, here we use was and cooking, ing. Okay. I was cooking with my mom. Huda asked, what were you making? ماذا صنعتِ? What were you making? Fatima answered, a chocolate cake. It was for my sister's birthday. So they were making a chocolate cake. Yummy, yummy. They were making a chocolate cake. For what? For the sister's birthday. Okay, كان عيد ميلاد أختها وعملوا chocolate cake. And the last one, was it nice? And Fatima answered, yes, it was delicious. The chocolate cake was very delicious. Okay, student? So this is our lesson for today. If you have any question, any comment, just let me know and ask me whatever you want. Have a nice day and see you next time. Now, goodbye.